whatever I tell will be a lot of excuses, but mainly, I guess, mentally. I just could not find the strength, because time, we all have time, but we just, we have, what is the word for it? We put different priorities on different stuff, right? So, coming back from work, I just want to unwind. And after talking the whole day, I didn't feel like speaking at all. But some things have changed, and I'm doing a lot of work, and this is why the video is for updating you guys, because I've been asked by let me see here, Eyoni Knight, or Eyoni Knight. I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce the name right here, but thanks for the night. The last comment I got was from him, from this individual, and again, thank you very much. And that kind of gave me that push, because that nudge, I needed a nudge. I did wanted to make videos, I just did not know what to make exactly. And thanks to this idea, because it's kind of stupid, because I did not know what to make, and well, an update was a good idea. You see, I needed that nudge because I did not know what to do. Anyhow, so the night asked me to do some hard candy, and we shall. A long time ago, in a town called Kickapoo, lived a humble family, religious through and through. So a long time ago, I did buy these candies I found on 30% off, and you have here Jasmine and Belle, which, by the way, I had the hardest crush on her in my I don't know, childhood. When was I don't know, like 8, 9, I do not know. I found her the most attractive of all. Well, aside from, yeah, of all the princesses from Disney. So it's supposed to be some kind of tea candy, rooibos, and I do not know. Let's try. I hope it will be the one I like. Here, yes, it's berry rose hip tea aji, yeah, with Cinderella on it, and it says in here that it's berry rose hip. Stop mumbling. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's very good. Very nice. So, update. Oh yeah, I guess you already noticed that. That's my kind princess, my daughter Marie, put this on me, and I don't feel good taking it off because I feel very proud. A lot of reverence here. I feel a lot of pride having whatever she puts on me. Aside from when she puts things on my face, those different stickers. The other day, I had a back spasm with one of my erector spinae muscles. That's another story, the reason for it. But I came back from work. I woke up with that spasm in the morning. It started somewhere in the night. I came back and she jumped on me, and I said, and while rolling back, I said, I have pain in my back. Papa had a boo-boo. Papa had an injury. And she got up. she ran to my I showed her where it's painful, right? And she ran to her mother. She said, Papa had a boo-boo, Papa had a boo-boo, give me a tape. The band-aid. She took the band-aid and she put it where I pointed. And I just had it with me for the next day, I think like 2 days. On my back. Again, I just felt a lot of, pride and respect when she's putting stickers on me. So the next day, still with the spasm, of course, I walk around when I'm instructing this client. I'm walking around and it's like, I have something on my back, what is it? It's the spasm, and then I remembered, I touched it and I remembered, she put the tape on me. I didn't have the heart to take it off. I felt a lot of respect. So that's the same situation going on around here. Alright. So, update, boys and girls. Let me just get one more candy because this one is about to be done because I'm mumbling here for 7 minutes now. Oh yeah. Update. Since Marie was born, my situation with my wife is horrible. And it's of course partly my fault as well. So it looks like we are on the path of divorce. Just have to do it smart, so it wouldn't hurt Marie as much. Because whether we like it or not, everybody will screw up their children one way or another. We always have to hope that it's the least amount of hurt with whatever action we do. So I'm sorry if it's saddening some of you guys that watching it. It's not the best thing, and it's not that we didn't try anything else, but it's so stressful. I said before that with the backache, well, the upper back, it's always on the left side, just behind the heart. And it started since Mani was born. And the thing with my wife, the relationship with the wife deteriorated. And usually after a big fight, it will spasm. So it's 2 years now, and it happened like 5 or 6 times like that, very big spasm. Always in the same place, behind the heart, left side. It could be partly because of my left hamstring that is a bit stiff than my right one. Of course physically as well, but I really strongly feel that it's psychosomatic. So physically that, mentally I am on, I don't know how you call them in America or any other place, because each country have their own names for drugs. I am on some kind of OCD and ADHD drugs, because I was diagnosed with ADHD as a child. And OCD is pretty clear. I went to the doctor. We spoke about that. She said, "Well, yeah, that's of course OCD situation there." I don't want to open everything up because it's just a lot of private stuff, But we all have have things on our mind and brains. And I'm on these drugs to try help me. And yeah, to some degree they are helping. Yeah. I am doing my own efforts. I'm doing some journaling from time to time. Thankfulness kind of journaling, but much more mentally nowadays. Instead of journaling it, I have a thankful note. I don't have it here. I have dream note in order to get more lucid dreaming, because I did have a lot of lucid dreaming experience since childhood, but I do practice it. I have a normal notebook, kind of like schedule. I'm doing meditation daily, yoga, of course. I work out almost daily now. As you can see, I got a bit puffier. No, not too much. I'm still very thin, but I did get stronger though, because I'm not doing any bodybuilding or body making. I don't know if you say it in English, because in Japan they call it body make. Kind of like competitive or aesthetics. I don't go for aesthetics at all. I do want to get stronger. So I am doing weighted chin-ups, weighted dips, jump squats, normal deep squats, and weighted rope climbing. So I'm standing now on 27 point something kilograms chin-ups for like 3 or 4 sets of 5 or 6, and the same weight on dips again, 3 or 4 sets of 6, around 6 on a good day. I'm doing 87.5 kilograms jump squats and 55 or 60 kilograms of box jump squats, 2, 3 or 4 sets of 6 and 7s for explosive power, and then heavier jump squats for half or third. Just not deep squats or anything, just for explosive power and for strengthening the bones. Jump squats. What else? 9 kilograms or 10 kilograms of kind of like wider holding individual rope in each hand. So I'm getting very, very big calluses as well, but it's very hard to see in here. Maybe you can see some calluses in here. And I even have those kind of like starting of calluses on the fingers themselves. So that's physically. Around a week ago, I started to do practice, not do actually, it's not do, and now you will see why. I started practicing celibacy. On the internet they call it no fap and stuff like that. So just making sure that I'm not losing my vital energy. No ejaculating or no masturbating as well. I like imagining myself doing it for a long time, for a long period of time, like a few months or even a year or two. I will see how it goes, how it affects me mentally. Because now I had some kind of a stone, not stone, a milestone, passing a stone, milestone. I had, sorry for this, by the way, I'm just putting it out there. For those who will get uncomfortable, I'm very sorry, but I'm just trying to be real here, right? Update. So the milestone today was, I think it's a week or so. I had, let's just say, pelvic area pain. You know what I mean? It felt like it's about to explode. I guess it's the buildup of juices. The body didn't know what to do with them. So I just did some squats, some breathing and everything. came back to normal. I think it started like 2 days ago, maybe, or 3 days ago. I guess, yeah. So I'm actually imagining in the future, and this kind of worries me. Not worries, but I don't care really. Just wondering what will happen after the divorce. First, I need to find out what will happen with me and my status in Japan. I am about to speak with a lawyer in maybe a week or 2 weeks from now to understand about the laws and everything here. Afterwards, as I'm figured out how to stay here and be close to Modi, because that's the main goal, right? Let me get another candy here. After I figured that out, I'm trying to imagine what will happen in the future when I'm dating somebody else. And the first day of the date, I'm about to say, it sounds kind of weird, but kind of like straightforward. Don't think. I want you to know that there is no expectation from my side to get physical or to have any kind of sexual relationship, because I'm practicing celibacy. Is that okay for you? Because if not, we will have to find another way, or just part ways. I mean, when do you open this up, and how do you find people who practice that as well? I mean, women who practice that. The reason I started it, it's first of all to challenge myself, something new, because I'm hypersexual since childhood, very young age. I will speak about it another time. I wanted to see how it will affect me. On a physical level and on a spiritual level as well. Man, 3 candies 1 month doesn't work. It doesn't work well. 3 candies in 1 month. The third piece I took, it was what do you call it in English? Muscat. Grapes. So spiritually speaking, why did I don't even know why I had an earphone. I didn't need the earphones. I'm not listening to myself. So spiritually speaking, I'm reading a lot and watching a lot about near-death experiences. It's so weird, interesting, exciting, entertaining at the same time. There is something there. I got aware about some data that is being collected by different individuals and researchers. Sorry about that. We have some bikes outside. It's nighttime, almost 1 o'clock. After that, I plan to go brush my teeth and sleep. Maybe do some breathing, maybe, and a very short meditation. So, I found out that there are different, not many, but some nowadays starting to get kind kind of, I wouldn't say popular, not at all, it's still taboo. But you have the small departments that's popping up here and there in the US and Europe especially. It's named kind of like studies of the afterlife or something like that, or NDEs, near-death experiences research. That's interesting. So it's not only just woo-woo hippies and people who experienced it got weird. It's actually researchers, and you have panels to speak about that. That's cool. And what's next? Oh yeah, I'm also started reading some Epictetus. I never said his name in English. Epictetus, I guess. It's a second-hand book. Somebody already wrote some stuff here, but that individual wrote maybe a third of the book and then they stopped, I guess, so maybe they just sold it. So I'm reading daily from these, just a few, because it's kind of like, you know, you have those small paragraphs, and so that's, you can read it just daily and, you know, focus on that or meditate on that. Here and there I'm reading also a book that's named The Whole Brain Child. Revolutionary strategies to nurture your child's developing mind. What else? I'm working as usual, personal training and yoga teaching. And finally I can say that, you know, practicing celibacy with yoga just fits. I really want to say how far we can go there. I went to see Furiosa with a friend of mine, Japanese guy. About the rogue alley. I think the last video was I got myself an ally, because I don't call it rogue alley, I call it ally. Maybe this is how you're supposed to call it, I'm not sure. So that's the guy. Helped me through some hard times. Nowadays when I play No Man's Sky. Just very casual. You know, flying around space. Scanning rocks and different life forms. So working out daily. I think I said it. I'm resting only 2 days a week. It's pretty much daily, but still, even Saturday and Sunday. Usually these are the most the busiest work days. So I have like sometimes around 3 to 5 clients at work. And aside from teaching them, or aside from instructing them, personal training, like strength training, we usually do like 10 to 30 minutes yoga. Depends on the client. Again, sorry about that. We have a gang of bikers here that are very challenging, but practice some kind of compassion to people who want to be heard and seen. Lonely people, I guess. And so, even those days that I'm resting, I'll be doing yoga with the clients, and I see it as training, yeah. Not the one I want to do, but yeah. And the days that I'm not going to the gym, if I'm lucky, I have like 2 days for my own, heavy training. If I'm lucky, it's maybe 2 times a week, and the other 3 times, it's I have different session every morning, so it's 25 to 30 minutes of kind of rigorous with almost no rest between, kind of like supersetting it, or circuit training in some way. For example, I'll be doing chin-ups, wide pull-ups, and then wide dips in the middle between the pull-ups and the dips. So we'll have one leg dragon squat, and then again circling back through these, and afterwards I will have like 2 minutes or 3 minutes of punching bag, kind of like Muay Thai style. I never studied it, but I just really enjoy using the elbows, the knees, and the shins while boxing with this standing punching bag that I noticed since I'm doing the strength training, and of course the boxing as well, punching and kicking. I'm getting a bit stronger, so very soon this punching bag will not be enough or would be broken. Either way, I will have to change for a heavier one soon, hopefully, if not hurt. Let's try not to hurt ourselves. Alright, I think that that's all. I'm not sure about more gaming videos because this setup is very hard in here. This is usually where my daughter is playing. We have the TV in here, and this is kind of the living room, but practically became her room, toys room, and she's usually standing or sitting in front of the TV if the TV is working. It's not every day and all day. And where she's standing, I cannot really show it to you, but where she's standing, maybe let me see if I can take the camera actually. Oh, it's possible. That box over there, that's filled with PlayStation games. All this box, PlayStation 1 and 3. This is where she stands. Usually I open the mat, and she's there in front of the TV, and the kitchen is over there. And the PC is over here, so it's very hard to connect everything in here. I did think about maybe connecting the ally, but still not gonna be easy because I don't have place to put it here. Because I'm using the PC is not strong enough to do the processing of everything, so I'm using I'm using the Elgato HD, some kind of an old version. I do not know if it will work with the Ally. I do want to check it, but I cannot promise anything. So for the time being, the candy is just about to be over. For the time being, we'll make these kinds of videos. Hopefully once or twice a week, if I'm not too tired after work as well, or on my rest days. I almost didn't even made that video because my daughter got sick today. Not sick, just she had fever, some kind of virus that runs crazy around the munchkins in her kindergarten. So I stayed with her, and we blew some bubbles outside, watched the trains running. She's so funny with the trains. Blew some bubbles, enjoyed the wind, and she asked me to take her, to hold her. We put the helmets on, hold her, and ride the big surfboard, kind of a big skateboard ride. That's what we do together. I'm holding her and pushing on the skateboard, not too fast, and it has a big wheel, so it's very sturdy, and her father has quite good balance as well. Just funny to give myself compliments, but it's important to be able to compliment yourself, because usually what we do is a lot of down talking. Believe me, I used to do I still am doing a lot of this bad mouthing about myself, so I need to practice self-love, boys and girls, self-love. I have no idea what I'm talking about because I'm still learning it myself, but yeah, one step at a time, one step at a time. I think it's which one of it? I think it's Seneca or any other philosopher that said that. Of course, I'm paraphrasing it. That you take one step at a time, but it's something like it's not small step. I mean, you go and you try to get better at something 0.1%. And it's not a really small step. It's a big thing, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do nowadays. Just cross your fingers for me. So tomorrow it's Saturday. It's gonna be a long day, starting earlier 1 hour. So Sunday we can finish an hour earlier. So tomorrow it's gonna be earlier at work, and I'm not sure how many clients I will have tomorrow. I will check later on to make myself mentally ready. And I don't want to say goodbye. I hope it's not forever, and it's just gonna be until next time, hopefully. So thank you very much, and again, Knight, thank you for nudging me here. I needed that. I needed that small slap. I keep forgetting that I have a channel in here, and I kept forgetting that I need to make something for somebody else, and not only for me. So thanks again for that. I appreciate it, and hopefully you and the other people who watch these will not give up on me when I'm getting a bit down or quiet, but I am doing my best. No worries. Yeah, so getting better, hopefully, and see you next time. Thank you, and